Hold on a second, guys. Testing. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello. Testing. Hello. Testing. Testing. 1 2 1 2 testing. Hello. Testing. Hello. Testing. Testing. 1 2 1 2 testing. So testing, 1 2 testing, testing 1 2 testing, testing. All right, guys, we're here today, and I know you guys cannot see my face. I gotta fix this camera. It's a long story stuff. So today, I know we in this game of WWE 2K26. And while I'm here to do it, I'm doing the WWE 2K26, the showcase. And, you know, not wasting any time. I gotta do all of it, every single one of them. And especially the what ifs and all that. And I turned down the music because I don't want to get copyright to WWE. Because WWE owns the good copyright music. And there's some good copyright music, so don't worry. So don't worry. I don't own any of these copyrights. It goes to the rightful owners, which is the WWE. So I hope this video don't. I hope this live don't go shut down. I hope it's good. So let's keep going. Showcase. Let me turn it a little bit down. And the only reason is why I had to turn it down. Not only don't get copyright, I had to still can hear CM Punk what he's saying. So let's go. I know. There he is.
Roman Reigns pumping himself up, trying to take control of this triple threat match. Critical moment here.
And CM Punk down in the middle of the ring. This dream WrestleMania main event may be about to turn into a nightmare.
It was a good WrestleMania moment.
To turn CM Punk's lights out at the showcase of the Immortals. The guillotine is cinched in. Will Punk tap out? Is Punk going to tap out? Remember, the ropes will not force a break here. But what a counter by Punk into the jackknife cover. And Reigns has to kick out.
A much-needed way out of jail just in time, and the transition now.
Anaconda Vice cinched in. Reigns is in trouble. Punk squeezing with everything in his being. And Rollins now saving the matchup for himself as he looks to turn Punk on his belly and going for a sharpshooter here.
Uh-oh.
And now locked in. A tap out here for CM Punk. Ends the entire thing. Surely now. Seth Rollins closing in on victory, but denied by Roman Reigns.
And now Reigns to Rollins into the guillotine. Rollins now in jeopardy. Can the Visionary fight his way out? Look at the power from Seth. Northern Lights suplex. A cover, and a kick out.
Transition once again from Roman Reigns back into that jump stomp from CM Punk, breaks it up. Wait up, Cole.
Got a sling by Punk to GTS for the victory. Hook to the leg. Isn't it up? And a kick out at 2. How on earth did Rollins find the will to survive? And Heyman, wow, look at him. The wise man distraught on the outside of the ring, understandably so.
Saw his man so close to victory there, but denied by a late kick out.
There it goes. All right, let's get the girl Jeff.
CM Punk, the only man standing. 12 years after his last WrestleMania match, Punk is hanging strong with the two men that have remained at the top of our industry in Punk's absence.
Oof!
Ooh, walloped by a huge club.
Getting put against the turnbuckles.
From way up.
A nobody home on that one.
Crossover kick! Roman's shoulders are down. Kick out. Roman's not done yet. How on earth could he not keep him down for even one at this point?
There goes nothing.
Body slam. Punk scaling the turnbuckles. Coming back from the outside now. Finds the roll-up. Turns the tables. Shoulders down.
I guess he's not done yet. Still wants to leave his mark here. Time will tell if this was a wise decision or not.
Neckbreaker.
Punk looking dominant now, followed by a clothesline.
All right.
Oh yeah, from the top.
The elbow. One down.
Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? Taking this fight back into the ring. And Punk
there you go. There you go.
With a kick to the midsection, but Rollins still in this match.
While Rollins looking to break up this apparent GTS attempt and does so, but right back into the line of fire himself.
Bang.
GTS connects.
Spear by Reigns. Stop by Rollins. All three men down. Critical moment.
Oh my God.
Oh my, what absolute chaos and bedlam inside the ring. If one man can get a cover here, it may be over.
Oh, Paul Heyman, here he is.
Paul Heyman, of course, out here with this loose alliance with Punk, his quote-unquote friend. Of course, he has the history with Reigns, and now he gives the tear to Punk. Heyman showing his true colors tonight.
What favor called in by CM Punk about to pay dividends here. No disqualifications in this kind of match.
And Punk stalking Reigns and a low blow by Heyman. What the hell?
Oh my God.
Roman Reigns' life was passing before his eyes, and now Heyman going to offer the chair to the tribal chief.
Yep, here it goes.
Bow down at the feet of the tribal chief. You have to think this was the plan all along to take out CM Punk.
And now Reigns, chair in hand. Boom!
Oh. And now here goes the intro.
Yeah, that didn't end up being the WrestleMania main event that I had dreamed about for years. How do you people agree to this? How do you even come up with this? Who in their right minds thinks, hey, let's drag someone to their worst moments to relive them? What kind of masochistic grease to it? Why would anyone want that? I saw what you did to John Cena a few years ago, making him relive loss after loss after loss, and then having him face the camera and say that those moments made him better for it. No, I always always figured that if a CM Punk showcase was ever pitched, I'd politely tell them to take a hike. But then I saw what was done for Paul Heyman last year, what was done for the whole Bloodline dynasty. Suddenly it wasn't just reliving history, it was rewriting it. Instead of trying to take something positive from those losses, Heyman did what he always does and spins it into a victory by literally rewriting history. Well, if he can do it, I can do it better. Using what 2K calls slingshot technology, we can take any what-if dream you've ever had and make it a reality. Dream matches, ripple effects, righting wrongs, and changing history. That's what CM Punk has always been about.
Can't wait to see it. Let's do it. And this time, I hope it don't get copyrighted. I hope WWE be okay for me do all this stuff. Just forgive me. And like I said, I don't own these, so you know.
My first couple of years with WWE were a whirlwind. I was ECW champion, a team with DX at the Survivor Series, and I finally made it to WrestleMania. I won Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 24, which led to what I consider, what most consider, to be the best cash-in of all time.
CM Punk has done it! Mr. Money in the Bank has become Mr. World Champion!
This upset a lot of people, including my old friend JBL. JBL didn't like a thing about me, how I looked, how I talked, how I wrestled, music choice. Everything about me bothered him. And he saw SummerSlam as his opportunity to declare to the world that CM Punk does not belong. JBL thrives when he can strong-arm somebody. A true tyrant who takes great pleasure in badgering anyone who sees beneath him. I had no illusions that this was going to be an easy fight. My only plan was to hit him as hard as I could and beat the respect into him at SummerSlam. Now go put JBL in his place. Avoid the clothesline if you can. And let's make sure JBL feels like he's been sent to hell.
Oh, wow.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Here goes for the World Heavyweight Championship.
That's what it's all about, folks. The World Heavyweight Champion.
All right, let's do it.
For CM Punk, this is a must-win match, not just to retain his title, but to prove himself to all the naysayers out there.
There are those, including JBL, who just don't believe Punk is cut
And not gonna lie,
out to be
you know, I'm not gonna lie, CM Punk's attires are cool. And thank God I had to skip the entrance and stuff because I know what WWE saying copyright about that long, so you guys understand.
champion. JBL thinks this match is his chance to end Punk's Cinderella story and grab some gold for himself in the process.
Certainly no love lost between these two, and with the title on the line, we can expect one heck of a fight. And JBL has gone so far as to call Punk a transitional champion, a fluke even. Bradshaw called this championship run by Punk pathetic. That is a direct quote, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, say what you want about Punk's run. He's knocked off some of the best, including Bradshaw once and Batista on a couple occasions. Swinging neckbreaker, textbook.
Launched right out of the ring.
High risk!
A slingshot cross body.
Throwing all caution to the wind.
And boy, did it pay off. This match is sort of a new school versus old school. CM Punk and JBL respectively.
Who do you... From the top. Double axe handle connects. And Punk there utilizing his quickness. Lift off.
Huge splash from up top.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
Wants to finish this.
Blast off.
Wow, cross body.
A helter-skelter attitude here, getting to the bottom and going back to the top again and again.
beautiful. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
CM Punk, the surprise champion who cashed in the Money in the Bank contract back in June, shocking the entire sports entertainment world. And many are still shocked that he's champion today.
None more shocked than JBL, but tonight is the opportunity to put all the doubters to rest.
Every time Punk defends that title, he has to prove himself again and again. The championship's around his waist because he earned it.
JBL isn't being given any room to recover.
Credit to Punk for finding a way to overwhelm JBL for the moment. Double underhook backbreaker.
Highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner. The vintage running knee by Punk.
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk. And now the wrestling god teeing off.
And JBL doing what he does best. Manhandling his opponent. And JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gotta do something here to put CM Punk away, and that may well do it, but it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
Come on, CM Punk.
Both men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down. Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in time.
Here's the pin. Title could be decided. It only gets a 1 count.
Deep into this one and not even getting a 2 count.
Great.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Go to sleep.
Perfect execution by the champion.
Quick into the cover. This could be it.
He's done it. CM Punk retains.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just have to get used to this. Once again, CM Punk has silenced the critics and proven himself as a champion.
This was a must-win title defense for Punk, and like you said, now it...
There aren't many people in this industry that I respect more than Rey Mysterio. And while I think the world of Rey Mysterio, it doesn't mean we always see eye to eye. And yes, we've often gotten into fights over our disagreements, but every single encounter with Rey is special. We've had so many great moments, but when it came to this showcase, I went with one that may surprise you. A match where we were on good terms with each other. Where we just went out there with the simplest of goals. Win the match, earn a title shot, Armageddon 2008. The finals of the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title tournament. Having a chance at WWE gold dangling in front of you is always one hell of a carrot. And we went out there and had a blast trying to outdo the other. Look at this! Ray and I have done things to each other over the years that don't exactly scream respect. But at the end of the day, I love Ray. I love our history, and I love this encounter. So let's jump back to that special night in December of 2008 at Armageddon.
That match was good.
Well, current Intercontinental Champion William Regal asked Stephanie McMahon to establish this tournament to ensure that his next challenger is deserving.
Well, I don't think William Regal is going to be disappointed with his pick of the litter tonight. As a matter of fact, every contender in this tournament.
I know some YouTubers. I know who does his game before, which is Chris Danger, aka Think Ups. Braden does everything. Dashi, Phoenix Nitro, Sylvia AM. Shout out to them. Shout out to them.
CM Punk and Kofi Kingston losing the gold last night at a WWE live event. And
Let's go. Let's do it. For the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship.
can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of the current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal, saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Ooh.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal.
Oh, hold on a second.
Can you hear that outside?
What the?
Go to the door. That ain't a wing at the side door.
Oh, sorry. Hold on a second, guys. I'll be right back. Hold on. All right, guys, I'm back. Had to do something right quick, so let's get this party started.
But together, when Regal won the title, he promised to proudly defend it. And there is no pride in beating an unworthy challenger. Swift kick foot.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Locked in. Just slipped underneath. And just like that, he's out of the hold.
Attempt at a
He does his legs and